I'm 35. I've been painting since, actively painting on canvases since I was 10 or 11. But most people probably, I guess, associate my career as a professional artist within this last 3-year stint. Painting doesn't make me feel any one particular way. If it did, that would be predictable, I think, and I probably would get that reaction out of it and then move on to something else. I think painting, I mean, I could say painting makes me happy, but it doesn't always. Sometimes it's very upsetting because you work yourself into a point where you feel like there's no getting out of it. I go up with painting and I go way down with painting, but I keep painting because it's something I never get tired of working with and working through. So it's a process, and that process, well, it makes me feel everything. You know, it just makes me, you know, everything you associate with just being alive and thinking. You know, I mean, it's just, it's how I react and how I respond. I would not be able to pursue painting professionally if it weren't for my wife. My wife, other than being supportive and the most caring, honest, genuine, nurturing sense, she's also my business partner. It allows me to have more time to paint, obviously. And my schedule has just become so busy with painting and teaching, so she provides most of that support. I have 2 daughters, and both of them are interested in music and art, but what children aren't? And so I value their opinions as much as any adults that I meet and talk with about art. I'd like to hear what my kids like and react to because it's a very genuine reaction. This kind of style of painting is like a performance. Those first few moments when I begin a new work, when I begin a new painting, are the most precious moments to me. It's something I've learned from music. It's how he felt or she felt at that time. There are a few series paintings that I've been working on. One of the ideas that I've come back to, and one of the series that I've come back to, it's been described as string painting. It's kind of an action style that uses almost little loopy figures. Most of the time the figures are they're not male, they're not female. They have no gender or race or age, and it is more of a representation of just the essence of someone. I have to really feel like doing those paintings to do them. I don't just sit down and say, okay, here's another little loopy stick figure painting. Something happens, you know, or something doesn't happen, and I'm an open book this way. It's the way that my wife and I deal with the wonderful and the terrible things in our lives, and so they're very autobiographical. Another series that I honestly have been very surprised by the reaction to is kind of evolved into the Strong Woman series. The very first paintings were literally paintings of my wife. I feel that the female body is something, again, for me even, it's very spiritual. Of course it's sexual, of course it's exciting. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. But for me it comes back to, over and over again, it comes back to my wife. There's another series that I guess some people have purchased. It's been very popular in the Netherlands, go figure, bicycles. It's another metaphor painting. I like the whole idea of being self-propelled, I like the idea that it is under your own power that you're moving forward. I like the idea that bicycles are political, that they symbolize a different cultural direction for how we conduct ourselves in public, and how we move from place to place, but I think they're also I think bicycles are fun and unpretentious. The thing that I hear the most is that the paintings are very optimistic. They're very joyful. They're very unpretentious, childlike, which I do not take as a negative comment at all. It's something I aspire to. I'm not painting a reflection so much as I'm trying to paint something almost idealized. There's so much culture that is a reflection, and it isn't always very pretty. And my paintings don't have to be pretty, but I do feel that we have a responsibility as artists and creative people to maybe show a little bit of what is possible. And so hope.